to the White House. Hi guys, this is Noctium and this is part 1 as opposed to part 0, which just had films in it, of the Capital Wasteland in Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 3 New Vegas, or whatever you want to call it. We are playing the world's most massive playthrough, but I'm sure there's many more massive playthroughs. I'm sure if you imagine Japanese RPGs, or it might be wrong, or much longer. And this is Point Luca has successfully installed, so that's a good thing. I'll get to that in a second. Why I'm so surprised and relieved. I'll get to that in a minute. Yes, basically this is a combination of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, starting in Fallout 3 and playing not only just the DLCs, but all the best mods available, you know, so it becomes one massive playthrough. And the one thing that excludes any mod from being played is thank you. Yes. Apparently, I'm the most needed man in the wasteland, even though I just came from there. Yeah. Anyway, the one thing that excludes it is the fact that there is. Stop interrupting me. The one thing that's good is it needs to be fully voiced, so it doesn't break immersion, and it just needs to look good as well. I mean, it can't just be like a fully voiced thing. But you know, it doesn't have to be necessarily American voices. You know, you've got Moriarty or whatever his name is. That's Megaton, isn't it? Yeah. I remember when I first played this game, and Megaton seemed, you know, so far away, but now it's just right there. Maybe it's just something to do with my graphics card, because I didn't see it last time, and I went all around in circles. I went around there and there and there, but that was in 2008 when I was an idiot. So nothing's changed. Yes, but we're going there. But I'll tell you what we'll be doing. Where was it? Yes. So Moriarty, he's Irish, so I don't really mind there being, you know, because there's a lot of British modders out there, so I don't really mind it having like Scottish voices. And another thing to talk about is the frame rate, which will be pretty. It won't be terrible, but it will be noticeable because I'm using fraps. And so if you can't really tolerate that, just, you know, find something else to watch. But if you want to see this whole sort of playthrough, a massive playthrough, if you're that curious to see that, full of mods and all the DLCs being played, so you know, you can imagine all sorts of things like a fully modded Fallout 3 character going after all completing all Fallout 3 missions, and going straight to Fallout New Vegas and playing Lonesome Road, for example, with Fallout 3 weapons. If you're curious to see that, then you see that. If you're just curious to see just this character build with all the perks from Fallout 3 and all the perks from Fallout New Vegas and all the weapons from Fallout 3 and all the weapons from Fallout New Vegas, and what kind of thing that could create, please watch on. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to Megaton and play the first few missions there. And we'll see what this world holds for us, apart from
Welcome,
crashing.
Megaton. The bomb is. Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
I don't want to go into Megaton just yet. Let me just peek around here. In terms of how I've made the build order, all gameplay changes, most of the texture changes, as you can see here, I've actually loaded the texture pack, so the Megaton textures look great, by the way. But all the gameplay changes, all the things that change the scripting, are only going to be Fallout New Vegas mods. I didn't put Fallout 3 scripting changes mods in there like Wasteland Wonders Edition because I didn't want any real conflictions. So there's a primary level of gameplay and scripting changes that are just Fallout New Vegas. So we're talking about Project Nevada, where I can do this. You know, slow down the frame, slow down myself and the game at the same time. Or I can do this. Wait, nope, wrong one. I can do this. Nope. Yeah, run. And I've got the grenade hotkey and that. And Nevada weather. I've got Nevada weather, I believe. Yep, I do. See here. So yeah, let's make it rain. No, this is just, I'm just showing you what I can do. You know, the rain will just come naturally. So I'll just do this. And now it's raining in the Capital Wasteland. About that, but you can't really hear me, so I'll just use my amazing powers to stop that. I mean, I'm all about immersion. I'm a major RPG fan, so I'm afraid with you know, the ability to stop at rain, you know, to start at rain at my command and stop at rain at command, I should be able to defeat the Enclave just like that. Don't ask me how, but let's just deal with this Morat with the Fallout New Vegas dynamite. Yep, okay. You crap. Both dead. And I am playing this on Fallout New Vegas hardcore mode, so I'm going to need the meat. And I'm going to need the drinks. And you can imagine the Capital Wasteland where pure water is so unavailable unless it's radiated. That's going to get quite difficult. So at least that's intriguing. So let's continue. Oh, more guys. See how I handled the mole rats so well. What am I looking for? Ah. And I'm also going to be exploring certain secrets, certain builds, which will help make the game much easier, like a high critical build, and certain secrets in the game, like getting a sniper rifle in the first 7 minutes of play. To go. Done. Okay, let's go. So we'll be doing that. I have, yeah, so let's go to Megaton. So there's all different things to make the drama of the game a little bit more easier. And my awful play skill as well will help contribute to that. Guard tower. Oh, and the frame rate. Yeah, I installed a lot of texture packs, but I think only Megaton got through, because the ground, I don't know if the texture pack got through. It looks okay to me.
Need some grub.
So as you've seen, you know, as coming to the end of this first part, you've seen Fallout New Vegas Dynamite and the thing, obviously the orange UI, but obviously I could have changed that.
Welcome.
The hardcore mode, so I'll just show you here. Radiation, of course, efficiency, H2O is 73 points towards being quite thirsty, 1,000 I die. Food, 35, and sleep, 35. So I need to find a bed. And obviously the guns. In Fallout New Vegas, small guns and big guns were compelled into guns, so obviously that's a New Vegas feature. Not to mention the initial traits. I've got Built to Destroy, which is a 3% chance for critical hit, plus the 10 luck, that's 13% chance for critical hit, so with any weapon, every 1 in 9 at the best, I can score a critical hit with a weapon. And Early Bird, that's I get 2 to every special during the day, so that means I'm a sort of day guy. And that's I kind of want to be more realistic and immersive. So part 1 is just sort of just telling you how it's all built, and we'll get more immersive towards in the parts. You know, so you can enjoy this. All right, let's go into Megaton.